to you about an article that I've been reading about California teachers. And it's central around classroom discipline. And what the article spoke to was that even though in California they're using a process called restorative justice, the discipline for black children is still over the top. And so I really wanted to talk to the teachers today about some of the challenges that go on in the classroom that are racially based, and then how you can overcome those challenges. Now, first of all, the first challenge is trust. Trust is developed before you even have some type of verbal interaction with students. And black children, they normally do not resolve to the same eye contact as the expectation of white teachers. And so what this does is this develops distrust from the onset. Now, one of the ways that you can offset or you can establish a climate of trust is ask your students, what does it take for us to trust each other? And then that gives you an opportunity to begin outlining steps for discipline and disciplinary consequences. And they'll tell you how to develop trust with them. Now, the next possibility that creates classroom disruptions and discipline from racial differences is that the standing distance requirements. Colleges, they teach all teachers that there is supposed to be a specific distance between you and the students, if you're going to implement the correct discipline. Black children, if they trust you, they want to talk and touch you at the same time. But now, whites, they require at least an arm's length and a little more. And so this is what I would recommend. You're teaching your lesson and you're going around the room and you're checking for student understanding. Bend over and put your finger on the paper. Don't put it on them, put it on the paper. And this will decrease that standing distance requirement. And then, give them correction or give them feedback and then move forward. Now, the next area of challenge for a lot of these teachers is it's verbal exchange when it comes to debating. And one of the things about black kids is that not only do they debate the content, but they debate the person. And so as a white teacher, what you want to do is you don't want to take it personal. This is just something that they culturally do. And I know a lot of times it'll have to be upsetting if they attack my character, but it's not on purpose. It's something that we as blacks do culturally. And then finally, there's talking during there's talking during instruction. Excuse me. Probably the number one reason for the discipline consequences. But black kids, they tend to talk and they're spontaneous about their talk. They tend to talk over people as well. And so a lot of times what I would recommend is if they're talking while you're talking, stop and ask them, is there something you would like to add to the instruction? Because if you think you can teach this lesson, let me get you up front. A lot of times once you set that pattern and they realize that you'll deal with them that way, then they won't talk. The other recommendation that I have is just stop and look. Just give them a long look, let them know, that's not acceptable, and then move forward. And so I hope these strategies will help you have a better classroom. You can read about the entire article on my blog at www.positiveracialrelationships.com. If you want to talk about it, you can call me on my direct line, 856-566-3267. Have a great day. Thank you very much.